morning to all traders and welcome to this week's last Market Insights video provided to you, of course, by Orbex. Note that it's also the end of the month today, so we're going to see a lot of end of month and end of weeks also flows. It's going to be a very interesting session, considering also there's been a shift again in the markets following China's headlines news that they're not going to retaliate. That support, of course, the USD dollar and other pairs, of course, against the dollar fell. Euro on the other side was weaker, not only because of a strong dollar, but also because we had a very recessionary CPI figure at minus 0.2 in Germany. This is very, very, very bad for the European Union. The USDJPY was lower than expected as well. So consider that it didn't really move the markets because everybody was trying to find some sort of way out from different markets by buying the US dollar. So it didn't really much matter, as well as the pending home sales. Now, retail sales were also weaker in Japan, and that is also the reason, despite the shift in flows from safe havens, we had also very bad Chinese retail sales, Japanese retail sales. That's why USD dollar actually moved higher. Now, in today's economic calendar, we have some minor data from European Union, okay, and then the Canadian GDP. Very important to look. This is what is going to set policy most likely for the Canadian bank as well. And then, of course, we have some, I would say, minor to major, anywhere between data for the US, with the PCE index, of course, being the highlight, because this is the Fed's favorite inflation measure indicator. And then, of course, Michigan consumer sentiment and the oil recount for the week. Now, I want to start with euro dollar. Of course, we're talking about this being a 3, 4, and 5, ending here and then moving up. Now we've seen prices actually really trying to break the previous low, and that changes my view. Okay, I see this now as a move with a combination here, and most likely going to end with another impulsive move to the downside. Okay, so we're looking at 108 if, of course, we break below 1097. Okay, on the 4-hour, if we draw this nice descending channel, we see that prices are moving indeed within this nice pattern. We are expecting, after wave 1 and 2, now wave 3 to complete down here and near the 61.8 extension of this wave, and then go up for wave 4 and then wave 5, and then start looking for buys. So there is still a lot of space, a lot of room to the downside. Down on the 1 hour, we can also draw this nice triangle pattern, which again validates really that we are moving in this structural formation where we've seen now 3 and 5, and we are most likely looking at prices to start correcting with an ABC up to meet this top, or even near to the middle. I wouldn't be surprised. Then have another move to the downside. That would be 4 and 5, and then start looking for buys over that level. A big buy would be down here most likely. Now, dollar yen is moving still as we expected. Okay, so we're looking at this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ending down here. We have a correction up here for wave 2. What really has happened is just the markets actually corrected a bit more than expected. Okay, on the 4-hour, if we look, we are seeing this correction over here. We had wave 1 and wave 2 was around here. Now what happened is wave 2 moved around 116.50 or so. Still, it didn't go above 116.78, and this is what still gives us a good indication that markets, or actually supports the bearish move, you know. For wave 3, 4, and 5, that's going to be the 3 sub-minute 4 and 5. This is going to end this correction, okay, where it's also wave 2, okay, that's wave 1, wave 2, and then we're looking again for buys. Now down on the 1 hour as well. So yesterday we talked about an ABC ending around here, okay, as a flat. Now this looks like a bit a bit more of a sharp upside move to take out those stop losses probably, and we might see that coming down there. Then if that is the case, then we would be looking at this becoming wave 1, okay, this becoming wave 2, and then looking for wave 3, 4, and 5. So we're still looking at this moving to the downside nevertheless. Now, if we break above that level and we still look at this as a 1, 2, and 3, we really have to look at which exact level, which exact level, this is probably the 50%, which exact level prices are going to correct up to. Okay, if we go up to 50, then we're looking at go down, 61.8, then the story changes. Now, the 72%, 78%, that is going to be, again, a different case. So as markets move, we are also going to have to adapt to those moves to support, of course, technical analysis. So I want to thank you and wish you a nice trading ending session for this month and for this week. Have a nice weekend, and I'll see you again next week.